Hi, hello friends. Welcome everyone to Intrazon, India's largest retail intraday traders online conference. This is Ashok Devanampriya, the CEO of Traders Gurukul and also the host for your today's program. Friends, officially today should have been a session by Mr. Toviti Brahmachari. Due to unforeseen medical emergency, he is not able to join the call today. As a result, I am trying to replacing him with an interesting topic which might be of respectable value as far as your trading story is concerned. All right, so it's a great pleasure to invite all of you to the third edition of this webinar series. I am confident by the end of this session today, you are going to have a respectable knowledge about price action and its implication with respect to volume. Before we kick off the session, I would like to thank our media partner Money Control Pro, the largest financial portal in India with millions of investors as their customers and a solid leadership and readership base. I would also like to thank and appreciate our title sponsor Espresso from the family of Sher Khan, one of the leading stockbrokers in India with millions of investors as their customers. So the speaker for today is myself, Ashok Devanampriya. I am going to empower you today with an interesting topic called as the intraday price action strategy. All right, so let's go ahead and set the stage with some rock solid data play. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't know me, I am the CEO of Kautilya Group. I am a co-founder of Traders Gurukul with a mission to help retail traders in India in pursuit of the simplified financial knowledge. I'm also a co-founder of an algo trading company called Intrazon, where we manage an AUM of 15 crores. I've trained more than 800 plus, close to 1,000 people through my private mentorship program called as I3T3. A graduate in mechanical engineering with an MBA from the UK and specialization from the US. Worked for 15 years in some of the Fortune companies like Toyota, SAP. And in the last 5 years, I have been a full-time professional trader and a fintech entrepreneur. And I have been in the markets from almost 2010 onwards. All right, so the title sponsor for Intrazon is Espresso, the Sharekhan company, who are committed to helping traders succeed. One of the well-established brokers in the industry who don't charge for brokerage for one leg of the loss-making trades. Okay, so here is today's agenda: introduction to price action, the way I look at it, power of volume, the story of engulf, level breakout strategy, and finally stop loss and target rules. All right, let's quickly jump into the story. So friends, whenever you talk price action, okay, there are only three fundamental building blocks in price action. A candlestick can always be only of three types. Either it can be a strong big green candle, a strong big red candle, or a chotu base candle. Okay, maybe in yesterday's session you were taught some of the concepts of this filled and unfilled. I don't want to use that language. I will call this as a momentum candle. I will call this as a drop candle. I think this is the best. Why momentum? This is rally candle. Why rally? Because price went up when this candle happened. Drop candle, when price dropped when this candle happened. Simple and period. And the center candle is called as a base candle. Okay, that is the meaning of that candle. All right, and remember, the center candle, which is also a base candle, can be of any color. It can be of any color. When I say that, the color of that candle is insignificant. What is the fundamental difference between these two candles is that in the rally candle and drop candle, the body is too big, and in the base candle the body is very small, and the wicks, which are protrusions away from that body, is pretty big. Got it? That's all. No big rocket science. It is a very simple 3-line program where I can even automate the color and which candle is base, which candle is momentum. Everyone agree? Please give me a check. If you are fine, I'll proceed further. Okay, so as the time progresses, I request every one of you to throw some comments so that every one of you participants, and there shall be a reasonable takeaway for every one of you. Correct? Make sense? Okay, now let's proceed further. If you look at the whole conversation, okay, now what is the fundamental difference between these two candles? In the first and last candle, there is somebody who is dominating the show. That is all. Very, very simple. Somebody is dominating. Who can dominate? Only two people can dominate. Either you should be a buyer who is dominating, the other you should be a seller who is dominating. If both are not dominating, it will be a central candle. Everyone clear? If both buyers and sellers are not dominating, there it will be a base candle. So these momentum candles, which means the rally and the drop candles, can be like a car driving on a highway on opposite direction, very high speed, nobody stops them, perfect movement. Whereas the small candle, you can treat that as somebody stuck in traffic jam. Why? Everybody is fighting for dominance. He is just fighting with the opposite guy lane so that he can drive them out, he can move away from it. Everyone get that? Now let me ask one very, very basic question, very common sense question. Whether it is a rally candle, drop candle, or a base candle, where do you find maximum transactions? Which candle contains maximum transactions? Vinod says base candle. Why? Vinod, why do you think that candle will make such a transaction? Can you? The fundamental reason is that the base candle is a region where tug of war, understand this point. Whenever there is a drop, whenever there is a rally, there is only one man dominating the scene. When one guy is taking the price wherever he wants, where will he see participation? Where will he see fighting? Where will he see transaction? Whereas in case of a base candle, which is the chotu candle, somebody is fighting to take control. A lot of transaction keeps happening, but price doesn't move. In other concept, price keeps moving because there are less buyers chasing the price, or there are more sellers, there are less sellers chasing the price. Okay, make sense? Okay, thank you. Now let's go to the next step of the whole story. Something is wrong. Why I'm not able to change the present PPT? Okay, yeah, the problem is because of this. I solved it now. Yeah, okay. Array. Normal pane, normal non-drawing view. Yeah, yeah, great. Okay, the next concept is the theory of engulf. Okay, friends, every person in his life, you'll have some milestone. You would have crossed some barrier in your life. Okay, you would have fought in your 10th exam to come to plus 2. You would have fought in plus 2 come to degree. You would have fought for degree, and then onwards you keep damn jumping different okay levels to reach a point. Similarly, price also has to cross multiple such levels. Everyone agree? Price also has to touch multiple such levels. All right, now that crossing of a milestone is called as engulf. When you cross a barricade, when you jump a traffic, when you cross a toll booth, okay, similarly when you cross a resistance, when you cross a support, when you cross a strong level in terms of price charts, you call it as engulf. Okay, So that is in a nutshell. Now, any close above a strong resistance and support is a must. For example, look at this price. This is a double top in your language. Everyone agree? In your traditional language, you call it as double top. Correct? Huh. Whenever price goes and stops at a particular point more than one time, you think that it is a strong level. Everyone agree? This level is so strong that you think that it is difficult for the price to break that level. Okay, and if by any chance somebody comes and breaks that level elegantly, what do you think is going to happen? That means that person who breaks that level is a very strong person. Correct? Now look at this. Price is going up. It's a green candle. What does it mean? Who is under control? It is buyers under control. Okay, now price is further going up. Something happened. Can you tell me? Price went, broke that level, went up, but came down and closed below. So who dominated now? Who is still dominating this? Exactly. Though buyers went inside the fort, the sellers pushed the price back. Okay, who is the though the buyers are strong at this point of time. Remember the fact that level is still controlled by sellers. Everyone agree? That strong level is still controlled by sellers, but sellers came and pushed the back. Correct? So the resistance level that we are talking, sellers there are still strong, but they gave a stiff fight and pushed the price back. Now what happened? Tell me, who won the show? And explain me why. Right? Explain me why. All right, so the fact of the matter is buyers have gone to that level. Imagine it is a fort. Any resistance, any support, imagine there is an unimaginary fort. Okay, and assume there are people staying inside the fort. People go to that fort level, fight. Either the people in the fort win, all the others will win. That's all. Now who captured the fort? Who captured the fort now? Buyers went, fought with the sellers in the fort, destroyed all the sellers and captured the fort. Everyone agree? So buyers are in control. Now that is called as engulf. Whenever somebody goes and break a strong barricade, capture it, crosses it elegantly, goes beyond that fort and close above, that is called as engulf. Remember, if tomorrow anybody asks you, okay, what is price action, you should tell them the foundation for price action is engulf. Okay, now let me tell you, price action is not always in the in the present, in the past or in the future. Price action is everywhere. Just because something happened at a particular candle, you cannot act. That is my philosophy. Price has past, price has present, and price has a future. Everyone agree? Price has all three. Okay, price has a past, price has a present, okay, and price has a future too. All three of them, and all three are critical. Got it? Now let's go further. Okay, generally price has only three kinds of movements. All right, this is very well known basic thing. Okay, which I would like to quickly update that price. Okay. Okay, so one is this drop base rally where price comes down. When the price comes down, who is under control? Sellers under control. The idea is, okay, sellers under control and then buyers under control. The other option is rally based drop where buyers under control and then sellers under control. There is something called drop based drop where sellers under control and sellers are continue to be under control, and finally rally based rally where buyers have control. There is a slow pass and still buyers under control. Now think about it. Now think about it. If you look at the whole conversation, okay, if you look at the whole conversation, let me take a thick highlighter. That will be good. Yeah. Okay. Great. So friends, when price comes down, okay, it does a sideways movement and it rallies up. What does it mean? When the price come down, there is a fight between buyers and control, and finally the buyers won. Karo? And finally the buyers won. All right. Now, similarly, in the other condition, the price rallied, tug of war, price dropped. Price came down, tug of war, and price came further down. Price went up, tug of war, and price went up. Every time there is a war. And remember, where does maximum transaction happen? Only in case of those tug of war levels, and we call those places as zones. Zones are places where there is maximum transaction. Zones are not places where you trade. No, that is not price action. Zones are places where there is maximum transaction. Everyone agree? Now let's go further. Okay, what is the philosophy of an engulf? Let's say there is a barricade. Okay, there is a barricade. Price went and broke that barricade. What do we call this scenario as? When price goes and breaks a barricade, what do you call? Anybody? No. Somebody says buyer will win. What did I tell you? What is the foundation of price action? No, it is not breakout. Hmm? Guess. It is engulf. It is engulf. That is the best answer any price action guy, okay, can give. Got it? Now let's take it further. All right. Now let's take it further. Now that is the first engulf. Whenever price breaks a barricade, you call it engulf. Okay. And after any engulf, price makes a peak and there will be a small correction. And the bottommost point of that correction is called as the deepest retracement after engulf. Always remember this. There is a strong barricade, there is a strong resistance, strong support, strong level. When price go there, it will break. Okay, after it breaks, okay, a level, it will reach a peak, and after that peak again it will reach a bottom. The first peak and the first bottom is called as the first engulf and the deepest retracement. And these 2 points are very important. Okay, these 2 points define the next course of action. All right. Now let's go further. Okay, and that area between the topmost point after breakout, the bottommost point after reversal is called as flag area, which is very important. All right, so now let's assume this is past. Let's assume this is past. Now what is the future? Now try to understand this phenomenon. Okay, did the price come and kiss the flag area? Anybody? No. Okay. Now, did it come and kiss the flag area? Did it engulf the flag area? Anybody? Tape yes for engulf, no for no engulf. Yes or no? It is no, because price did not break it. Correct? What happened now? What do you notice? What did you notice? The price broke it, right? Everyone agree? That is the engulf of a flag area. That is the engulf of a flag area. Okay. 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 Now I realize that the connections are back uh, in the microsite. We sincerely regret, friends, for the confusion. All right. This is for your kind information. Today, Mr. Tobiti Brahmachari is unable to drive the session because there was a medical emergency in his family. As a result, myself, Ashok Devanampriya, I am going to drive a different topic based on price action. Ideally, the last session of the Intrazon conference is mine. So I have preponed my session for today. Okay, I have picked some interesting topic to engage all of you instead of taking a break today. All right, and there was some technical glitch on the microsite in Money Control Pro. As a result, some of the people could not access the initial conversation. So no worries, anyway, recordings would be available for you guys for the rest of the 1 month, and you can always access the videos once again. Okay, I hope it is fine. We sincerely regret the confusion and look forward for a fruitful session for every one of us. Thank you very much once again, and we proceed further. Now, you understood the three candles, the drop, base, and the rally candles. You understood the concept of engulf. You understood the flag area. Okay. Now, the level engulf is a very simple and straightforward strategy which helps to identify pending orders using volume and its profile. Okay. You must never use volume in isolation. That is not a matured way of trading. If you combine price action with volume, it is a very interesting scenario. All right. I will showcase you the chart. And remember, whenever I preach my concepts, I don't claim big win rates. That is my style. All right, I strongly believe in very high risk reward, minimum 1:3 to 1:5, but even a 30% win rate, which is just past scenario, can give you phenomenal amount of money. Okay, when I say that, you should not think, array, this man doesn't have good success ratio. For your kind information, Jesse Livermore, who was considered to be the father of speculation, had a success rate of 43% only. He was considered to be the father of speculation. Okay, I'm not even the baby of speculation, so naturally I need not have that kind of a return. Okay, and first of all, I don't believe strategies which claims that their win rate is 50%, 60%, 70%, 90%. Why? Because such a strategy will not have a strong RR. Okay, where the thumbnail is very simple. If your win rate is less, your RR can be high. If your win rate is low, so if the win rate is high, your RR must be low. If somebody says my win rate is also 1 is to 60 70%, 80%, my RR is also 1, I have my challenges. Okay, I don't think such a strategy exists in the world because I am an automation expert. You are talking to an algo trader. I manage more than 15 crores of fund today. 5 years back I was hardly managing 15 lakhs. Today I manage 15 crores. So I have grown from 15 lakhs to 15 CR, which is 100 times. All right. So with that authority, with that confidence, with that knowledge, with that experience, I am telling you. So target 30%, you will sustain somehow and you will find your edge very soon in stock markets. How many of you agree to this? Any comments so far? I'll take a quick 1 minute pause before I deep dive into the system. Any questions? Okay. Sounds reasonable. Awesome. Thank you, Shaker. And there's so many people. I'm looking forward for your answers. Okay. Now, let's move on to the story. All right. So now first things first, let me go to, okay, which is our favorite stock? Bank Nifty, right? Friends, whenever it is Bank Nifty, I don't mind trading 1 minute chart. Okay. Make a note of this. If it is Bank Nifty, I don't care trading 1 minute chart. If it is Nifty, 5 minute chart. If it is stocks, 15 minute chart. I don't trade Nifty on a 1 minute chart, stocks on a 1 minute chart. Very, very clear. Only Bank Nifty I trade at 1 minute, and rest all asset classes of the in our country, I trade only the 5 minutes or above. All right. Next, there's a question by Ambrish. He says, can this strategy be automated? No, because whatever I have explained is just one leg of the scenarios. There can be at least 25 flavors in that area. All right. So it is impossible, and we have tried all that stunts. It will never work. Okay, automation requires absolute quants, absolute maths, absolute rules. Of course, this has rules, but when you go into automation, you will see hundreds of again scenarios which will put you into confusion. Okay. Okay. Now Vinod is asking, sir, all candles are based on price action. Why are you focusing on rally, drop, and base? My answer to Vinod is, Vinod, apart from these three, will there be any other candle in the world? See, there are only two kinds of candle, Baba. One is a big rectangular, which means a big body or a small body. That's all. In that so-called big body candle, there can be two. One is bull, one is bear. That's it. And small body, anything is a small body. Your doji is a small body. Okay. There are so many things. Your hammer. There are so many things. And remember, there are hundreds of candlesticks. Candlesticks went to America through this great man, Steve Nissen. Okay. And let me tell you, you don't have to know the names of so many candles. See, I'm asking, Vinod is telling, sir, what about piercing candle, hammer, inverted hammer, sparrow, crow? What's the use of it? Ultimately, all I want to know is one thing: who is dominating, buyer or seller? That's all I want. That's how I see price action. And Sridharan says, why Bank Nifty on a 1 minute candle you're watching? I prefer that because Bank Nifty is the only asset class which will have significant liquidity in a 1 minute candle. Okay. And anything any other aspects is too much noise for me. You have no idea. I don't even hold an indicator on a chart. It turns me off. It literally turns me off. You put RSI, oscillators, blah blah blah, moving averages, it really turns me off. I only see price, maybe volume, and open interest and time. My belief system is very, very simple. I only focus on these four concepts. Price, I focus on price action. Time, I focus on GAN. Volume, I focus on volume profile. And OI, I focus on option quants. These are my primary focus areas. I do not focus on any indicator other than this. That is my way of trading, and I have found my happiness there. Okay, there can be 100 other reasons, but it is good for me. Everyone agree? Now let me show you something. Always reduce the chart. Take a horizontal line. This is your LTP yesterday, correct? Now go reversal. Stop the price wherever it significantly stopped, which officially means something like this. price stopped here, price stopped here, price stopped here, price stopped here. Among these four levels, which is the most significant level? 1, 2, 3, 4. Anybody? Any comments? 2. Very nice. That's a good answer. That's the answer I also wanted. Now, you need to understand one important concept before I proceed further. That is called significance. Okay. So I need to showcase that to you. All right. Now, let me ask you a question. Now, let me ask you a question. Okay. I will take a different color to keep things different. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. Friends, according to you, which is the topmost, the most significant thing? Which is the most significant level? Yeah, I see answers 1 and 4 by Ganesh, 1 and 5. Anil Kumar says 5, 3, 4. Okay. Why do you guys tell 3? No, 3 is not an answer. Just because a price kisses a point 3 times, that doesn't mean it is a strong level. Just because a price kisses a point, that doesn't mean it's a strong level. For me, the strongest level is 1, from where price took a lot of time to go back. 1 took this much time, this much level. From 1, this is the vertical travel, this much it has traveled. So 1 is number 1. And number 2 is 5. Why? Again, after kissing, after touching here, it traveled this much. This is called significant travel. All right. 3 didn't travel much. 4 didn't travel much. Everyone agree? Good. So next time, irrespective of what level we are talking, for example, see this. Which is the most significant level now? Everybody? Let me know. B. Why? Because that is where it is. That is the distance. All right. That is the total distance. Superb. Now understand, remember this point before we proceed further. Okay. Okay. Now, okay. Sounds good. Now what I'm telling, go and mark the most significant line. Here, which is the most significant? This guy. Now, did that price broken? Go and check. Who broke that price? No. See, price came here, tested. I'm talking about this area. This is why I prefer, I always believe in the past. This is why I always believe in the past. After making a high here, Price again came to that level here. It formed a base candle. Again it formed another candle. Again it formed another candle. There were a lot of play there. Okay. Now my philosophy of price is the price has to break one strong level. Okay. The price has to break one strong level. Okay. For example, look at this guy. How many of you get this level? Observe carefully. Okay. This came here and went up. How did it went up? With a damn gap up here. And your gap up is here. I don't know if you can't see. I'll mark it. This is your gap up. What is a gap up generally considered to be? What is gap up generally considered to be? It is a strong momentum. Thank you. It is a strong momentum, which means is that level strong? This level is strong, no? Everyone agree this is a strong damn level? And remember this, remember this, not only this, again price came here and reversed. Again it came here and reversed, which means it is quite pushy, quite strong. All right. Now what happened? Now what happened to that level? This candle broke that level. Correct? This candle broke that level. What kind of a candle is that? It is a strong drop candle. It is a strong drop candle. Okay, that is one part. Next, observe one more thing. What was the volume here? 18K volume. I don't know how many everyone see this region. See this area. Okay, the number keeps changing there. What was the volume there? 18,000 was the volume. Next day volume again 18,000. Okay, and the next day it became 50. The volume went up 3 times. Now come here, this guy 13,000. Okay, come here, this guy, wherever it touched, volume is 32,000. See the volume here. It made a strong momentum candle with almost similar volume. It broke that level. Number one, there are two kinds. Either you make a strong breakage with high volume, or you make a strong breakage with low volume. Both are good. If you are breaking with low volume, means what will happen if high value comes? You will further break. Okay. Everyone agree? Now, when such a lovely break happens, go back to the point of engulf. Okay, go reversal. Okay, this is a candle who engulfed. Just go reversal and identify the candle which is a base after that. This is a base candle before engulf. Okay, और पूरा candle को rectangle मारो like this. And whenever the price comes to that point, take a trade. This is one way of trading it. This is your entry point. And again take 1:5 RR. How many of you understand this scenario? Can you all give me a check? What are the rule books? Number one, you went and number one identified a very high significant volume. Good. Number two, you went and identified breakage of that high significant level. Good. Third, and how did it break? With strong momentum. Good. Fourth, You went to the source of engulf, where which part of that candle engulfed it, and from that level you target to take a reversal trade. Okay. Okay, now basic question. I don't know how many of you understood it. Maybe we can go into few more examples, but uh, do you guys understand the thought process? See, whenever somebody goes and dominates somebody, okay, whenever somebody goes and dominates somebody, he must be a strong guy. Okay, if he's a Spider-Man, if somebody goes attacks him, he could be a Superman. If somebody attacks him, he can be a Batman. There will be one guy who is above you, one guy who is stronger than you. Okay, everyone agree? So give me a check if you are there. On which time frame? This is 1 minute time frame, dude. This is 1 minute time frame. I am showing this example on a 1 minute time frame. Now I'll try to go further behind. Okay. So to identify the scenario, I generally do one thing. I'll zoom down. Okay. I generally want to zoom down. Now look at this. I saw this level. Can you see this? See this guy? Such a bottom, huh? Very nice bottom, right? How many of you agree this one? This guy. I think I'll stop this volume for a minute. This guy. See? Bottommost point. Now, what was the volume there? The volume there is around 19,000. So I'll go back in that level. I'll see what happened to. See this guy volume. This guy volume is what? 32,000. So 19,000, 32,000 is the kind of volume that is showing up. Now look at this guy who broke it. There are two strong levels. No, this guy and that guy. This candle and that candle. That is 19K, 32K. Look at this bugger. How much he has done? Or with what volume he is coming and attacking that level? 18,000. Can you understand? Much lesser volume than that. With less volume, it is bloody going and blasting that location. Everyone agree? It is something like I am going and winning against a team when I am out of form. Imagine what will I do if I am in form. So that is the thought process. So what I will do, I will go back to the source of engulf. I'll go reverse from here and stop at the base, the first base. Okay, and at that base I will put a rectangle covering the whole base. This is retracement. This is your entry. This is your entry point. This is your stop loss shorting. The price comes, kisses that point and booms. And why it does that? It is because of seeking liquidity. If it because price always seeks liquidity. If it wants to go somewhere bloody, it does that. Akash is having a beautiful question. What do I do if there is no retest? Sometimes the momentum is so high that the entry never comes. Is there any other entry? No entry. You are waiting for a bus. If the bus that doesn't come, go to a different bus. Why are you waiting for the same damn bus, Akash? You go to a bus stand. You are hoping to take a particular bus to your city, and the bus didn't come. So go find another bus. Go find another trade. Why are you waiting there? There are hundreds of trade that happens, right? Okay. That is in a nutshell. Okay, now let me delete that also. Now I will do one thing. I'll remove that drawing also. I'll go back to auto. This one done, na? Is there any other codes resistant bottom? See, try to find the most significant guy. Okay, try to find the most significant guy. It fails many times. It fails. See, look at this guy. I'm again telling you. Look at this guy. Okay, I'll switch this off for you. That's the bottom. What is the volume there? Volume is 8,000. Okay. Now when price comes to that exact level, see the volume 37,000. See the volume 70,000. So 8,000 volume level, this is the kind of volume that came. Okay, so now where is the source of engulf? Your source of engulf is this. This is the guy. You should have taken trade here. This trade failed. Ideally, this trade failed. Why did it fail? After it went up, here is the level where you want to short entry. This is stop loss. Maybe this is target. Price went and hit the stop loss. Dukan band. How to draw exactly the base candle, the rectangle at base candle? Very, very simple. Suppose I want to draw some base candle. I'll just go identify that base. For example, I'll just take the top and bottom of that base. That's all. Any confusions? Any confusions? Okay, let me take you to some more example. I again repeat it. If there are situations, there are so many permutations, combination there. Okay, if something doesn't work, okay, that doesn't mean it doesn't work. Anything can work, anything may not work. Okay, even if you have a minimum of 30% edge, I strongly believe that is a strong stuff. And try it out. If you don't get your edge, I can't help it. Look at this guy. How many of you understand this? I go very small because I can identify A, B, C. Correct? Strong resistance. Is it strong resistance, friends? Is it significant? See, 1, 2, 3. Correct? I'm not taking every small damn thing. See, if I look at it, there are small chotus also here, na? For example, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't take this. I didn't take this. I took the most significant one. Clear? Now, I will do one thing. I will go to this peak point. See this fellow. I'll do one thing. I'll remove the drawings if there's any other line, and then I'll place one line here. What is the volume here? 24,000. Now go back. What is the volume here? These two, 25 dominated by 11. Okay. Good. Now, then 25 dominated by 11. Then what happened? Then came a 45 volume and then a gap up with a 60 volume. Huge volume. Okay. Now what happens? I'll go back in time, identify the zone. Okay. Source of engulf is this. This is my rectangle. Unfortunately, price never came. If it had come like this, I would have been happy. But it came here and went up. So there is no trade. Somebody was asking, what do you do? There is no trade. Go back to next trade. Everyone agree? Sensible? How many of you think this makes sense? This is something sensible. This is something logical. Throw your comments, confusing, disturbing, irritating, interesting. Go ahead, let me see. Okay, let me take the next chart. I think this is what? Asian Paints. This is today's chart. Is there anywhere you can write a line? I want feedback for guys. I want real feedback. Okay, I want feedback. So okay, Dinesh says sensible, Vinod says interesting. How many of you are sleepy? Are you guys bored? Is it that complex that you feel like sleepy? Or you guys are so used to indicator that you don't want to see anything other than indicators? Mukteshwarlu is asking for your sir, for your RR is to 1 is to 5. What is the duration? Arey Baba, it depends on the time frame you are playing. If you are playing on a 1 minute time frame, it will be huge. Now let me take 5 minutes now. I told you I don't trade 1 minute on anything other than index. Okay. Okay. Let us go further. Okay. Okay. Abhimanyu Mishra says confusing. Sambit says very true and logical. Alvarez says mind blowing. VPM says makes sense. Saubhagya says logical. Krishna says not interesting. Not bad. Too many emotions getting thrown out. No worries. Okay. Let's go further. Okay. Let's go further. Okay. And this one I have not automated. I don't know. I have not automated for an information. Okay, so please don't ask me more updates on how to automate. That is not my cup of tea. My automation is always on quants. Okay, my automation is always on quants. This is a pure manual stuff. Okay, now let me ask you a very basic question. Do you guys see an engulf here in this chart in Asian Paints right now in the last 2 days? Again, we will go back to basics. Okay, for those people who says I don't understand, I am asking you a very fundamental question. Do you see an engulf here? Yes, you might see an engulf here. I don't deny. For instance, this is an engulf. What is that? This is a top. This is a top. This is a significant SR line. And price comes here and broke it up with a huge gap up rally. Correct? But there's no such typical trades available. Okay? It has to, price has to move. It has to change the direction. It has to change the direction. Everyone agree? It has to go to the opposite side of the SR line. All right. Now I'll go further. I just keep moving. Okay. I'll just keep moving. Is there any strong SR line? Okay. Is there any strong SR line that I can play around? Can I take this one as a strong SR line? See this? You can try this. Correct? It's a possible scenario. I will show you too many failed trades because there is more learning in failed trades than winning trades. Okay. But you need to understand the intricacies of price movement. You need to clearly understand the principles of price movement. All right. Okay. Savai Singh says, Ashok, your strategy is very simple where support acts as resistance, resistance acts as support. No, not just that. You are, if it is not just support and resistance, you will take the trade. You are also looking at how the price broke that level. You are looking at how the price broke that level. That is the key. See this one. Okay. This is the bottom, right? So much of volumes came here. I will tell you how much volume came here. uh, why it's not showing up? Okay, okay, look at this. 7, 10, 2, 13 plus 4, almost 20-25k volume was here. And then what happened here? See, this concept we call it as compression. We don't trade in these kind of areas. How many of you understand the principles of compression? Okay, how many of you understand the principles of compression? Compression is a scenario where you will see series of base candles. All these are base candles, no? Everyone have a look. Everyone have a look. There are series of base candles and nothing else, right? Right? It is consolidation. Correct, Venkat. It is consolidation. Such levels we don't trade. Too many base candles. When too many base candles are happening, what does it mean? Too much of traffic jam. Why do you bloody go get stuck at traffic jam? I want breakage. I want engulf. I want crossing of the barricade. Everyone agree? I want crossing of the barricade. See this. I'll close this further. See, I found this one interesting. Huh? See this level? Very good level, right? Remove drawing. I can put a straight line here. This guy. This is a very strong barricade level that has been defined. All right, this guy is the candidate. A huge base candle of 61k volume. So what happened to that level? This there came a master 263k volume, broke big time. Okay, his source of engulf is here. His source of engulf is ideally here. We need to take consider the level over level and mark it like this. I don't know if price comes there, maybe he can take a trade. Price never came. Okay, that's the point. Chodo. Let's go further. I'm just looking at strong reversal points. There has to be some level. Chalo. Here I found something interesting. Look at this level. See, price took that level. From that point, it reversed. Correct? From that point, it took reverse. So let me go deeper. What happened to that price? Okay, almost here 29k, 17k, 10k, 39, 49, almost 50k. Okay, 50k volume came and price zoomed ahead. Now if I go back to the same point, see here also price zoomed ahead. 5k, 6k jump. Finally, if you look at it, see here there is a bearish candle and a series of candles. Now look at this point. See, there are too many base candles here. There are too many base candles here. So this is a kind of level where I will not take a trade because that is an area of manipulation. That is an area of seeking liquidity. These kind of zones I skip. Okay. Everyone agree? Give me a check. I skip. Type skip if you have understood which is the points that you need to skip. Okay, and remember when you look at price in a naked chart, a plethora of opportunities come to you. Generally I don't look at these volumes and all. I am telling about volumes because you might connect to the conversation, or else it could be Greek and Latin for you. Okay, I don't want to do that. Okay, this is Axis Bank. Okay, see these kind of levels I don't even bother. Why? It's a huge gap up, I don't care. Okay, I don't take that also. I don't take such levels. See, continuous downtrend, continuous uptrend. These kind of levels, there's nothing much you can do. Got it? Now look at this guy. I think this is a good guy, no? I'm talking about this point of reversal. Again, almost this level. Now let's go back and see what happened to that level. When price came there, price again reacted from that level. Okay, price again reacted. Okay, and finally it got engulfed here. If you go back in time to trade that level, the source of engulf, this is the point. There's so many bases, and again above this, again these are all bases. I will skip this trade. I will never trade such levels. Okay, everyone agree? Kindly give me a check. I'll go further. So I would recommend you guys to go back and watch this chart again. Okay, I don't have any ready-made solid, cool formula for you guys to make you happy. Trading is not easy. Trading is very difficult. Trading is complex. Okay, it is not easy. If you don't understand, go back and watch it once again. Okay. So because price action is a huge topic, I don't think someone can do justice in a span of 1 or 2 years or 2 hours. So you need to grasp slowly how much ever you can, and correspondingly you have to move ahead. Okay. Now, now look at this guy. Is this good guy? How many of you understand this? See, after this SR line, this one, is it not big? Is it a significant? Always remember, you need to stick to these basics. Is the SR, is the support resistance line significant? There are so many simplistic rules that you need to follow, or else you don't get the edge that you are thinking. Now let me do this close. I'll go there. Okay, I'm just going there to check what is the current volume there. 13k, and then 7k, and then 5k. After that, what happened? This is a huge candle, 51k. This is the candle which broke. It is 27k. It is 27k. Okay, so almost more than double volume. So what I will do, I will go back to the engulfing fellow and mark him from up to, okay, he'll give many times some kiss trades like this. See, small kiss. This is called drop, base, drop, reaction, out. Everyone agree? All right. So always it is just simple liquidity seeking. Bajaj Finance 16 November. Okay. Our friend Ganesh is giving an example in Bajaj Finance 16 November. Let me go back in time. Erase, remove drawing. 16th November is this. My friend, I don't want you to take it as this one as your major resistance. Okay. Okay, these are all small movement. Go and take a significant one. Okay, it might have worked, but all I'm telling is take very significant ones. It will show you strong strength. Okay. Many times engulf is always a function. Always remember, see this. This is all compression. These are the areas where nobody should trade. Nobody should trade. Nobody should trade. Okay. Everyone agree? These are the things which will multiply and catapult your scenario to higher win rates. Right? So these are all the concepts of price action you should learn. What I am teaching is not even 5% or 10% of the principal concept. All right. And as I told you, the art of reading chart, a naked chart, is a huge process. It is a journey. You will never get it in one day, one show. I promise you. Okay. So I mean, if you find it difficult, it's difficult. You need to learn. Right? Okay. So my good friend asked, why are you on a 5 minute chart? You said you can try 15 minutes. So now let me go to 15-minute chart. Okay. So I can go to one by one chart. Right? So as usual, you need to go and identify some points. That's it. And how is the change point? How is the change point? See, this is Britannica. Do you have an engulfier? Now let me ask you a simple question. Do you have any good engulfier? Say yes or no. There's nothing. It is all sideways. You go on a higher time frame, on a daily or a weekly frame, it is just a small base. How many of you understand? If I make us combine all these things to form a candle, it will be something like this, which is nothing but a base. That's all. Okay. So remember compressions. Remember compression. Okay. Now I'll go back to auto mode. I'll try to see some other scenarios. See, okay. Now can you see any engulf here? Let me ask. Is this not an uptrend? Is this not a downtrend? Why would you see a major engulf point? In trend, you will not, right? Everyone agree? Can you guys give me a check? Okay. Great. Sounds good. Okay, now look at this chart. See? See, I see one interesting pattern here. See this color, this fellow. Resistance, resistance, and some price action here, and price has gone up. Okay, so I will dive that deeper. It is easy to eliminate a trade and stay away from it instead of romancing it and losing money. Look at this. Volume is 35k and next volume came is 16k. Around 40k volume came. Another 26k volume came there. Next time price went there. See the base formation. There's not a single elegant breakout. Can you see this? Right? So that is in a nutshell. Everyone agree? So the best price action books people are asking is buy all the three books of what's wrong with me, yaar? Price action. Steve. I'm getting Steve Buckner. What is wrong with me? I'm not getting it. The three books, price action trends, price action reversals. Al Brooks, not Steve Brooks. Okay, it's Al Brooks. Like this, you need to go literally closely on the level, watch what price is doing, what it is up to. Everyone agree? And keep watching all kinds of price action scenarios. The day you guys start watching chart without anything, you are a leader. Okay, you're a leader. Reading charts just with price and making decisions, it's not an easy thing to do. People take a lot of time, lot of time. Okay, so trading is all about not just winning. If you don't bet, you can't win. If you lose all your chips, you can't bet. The betting size is the key. Those people who bet at 1%, 2% of their capital will always survive. If you bet too much of your capital, you will die. Let me give you a perspective. Recently, I was talking to one of the biggest prop desk in India, and we were asking them for a 10 crore prop fund. I always believed that these prop companies will take good risk because they have a lot of money. You know what they said? As they said, Ashok, we never take lot of risk. Okay. If you tell me 25% risk on a 10 crore fund, I'll be losing 2.5 crores, which I will not agree. I am ready for a lesser profit. How many of you know that some of the prop accounts are happy with 12 to 18% return per annum? Because when ticket size increases, it's not going to be easy. Okay. Everyone agree? So they said very clearly, Ashok, I don't care lesser profit, but I will never take higher risk. That is a message I got. And that day, it was an eye opener for me. And now we are rebuilding the whole strategy to hedge more almost every trade, because they are more worried about, they are not worried about profits. They don't care also. They are worried about only two things. One is drawdown. Second thing is black swan moment. They said, Ashok, if a black swan moment come, how do you protect? And the biggest secret and the difference between an amateur trader and a seasoned trader is that the amateur trader takes 5%, 10% risk on his capital. Okay, ideally he should be taking 1-2%. And the burden on such trades is so high, and one day he will disappear from the market. The day you take less betting, you would be a star. And remember, don't get carried away by crazy silly stories of 80%, 90%, 100% win rate. It's all absolute rubbish. Okay, I am a professional trader and I have lived 10 years doing trading and 5 years full-time trading. By looking at someone's idea model, I can make out whether it works or not. Because remember, I have a 10-member development team. We bloody test one strategy almost every damn week. So which means in a year we test about 50 strategies. Okay, in the last 5 years, we would have tested 250 strategies. Okay, I am explaining guys with all due respects on that authority as a person who wishes best for you guys. Okay, so that is in a nutshell. Of course, at the end of the day, it is your choice on how you take things forward, right? Now, 30% is a fantastic win rate assuming a 1:5 RR. Okay, even with a 30% win rate, if you take only one bloody trade per day, it's 250 trades in a year. 250 trades, 30% is how much? 75 winners. 75 into 3, 225%. So you will get minimum 50% CAGR. How many of you get that? If you guys don't follow, these are all stupid things, of course, but they are truth, ultimate truth. One trade per day, 250 per year, 30% win rate. Winners make 75, 75, which is equal to 75 into 1:5. Assume, or 1:3 only assume. If you say 1:5 also, imagine how much it will be. 375%. And 175 losers. So I will tell you, I will take only 20% win rate with 1:5. See that 20% winner is how much? 20% of 250 is 50 into 1:5. That is 250. And remaining 80% losers, 200 losers. Still you made 50% win rate. No, CAGR. It's not easy to make that also. I'm just giving you perspective. So don't get carried away by color stories. Be realistic, be sensible, be logical, and be professional. Because the day when I heard from these institutions that Ashok, I am fine with lesser profit, but I will not take briskies, I really wondered why retail people are so stupid, why retail people are so greedy, why retail people are so irrational, inconsistent. Okay, and that is what is giving money to the institutions. And the holy grail of trading is this: cut your losses, let your profit learn. Cutting your losses is one of the best and strategic decisions nobody ever made. All right. Remember what Lord Krishna told in Bhagavad Gita: Karmanyevadikaraste mapaleshu kadachana. Do your duty, leave the rest to God. So you focus on your risk, Krishna will take care of reward. But if you focus too much on your reward, Krishna will not have time for your risk, and you will be doomed. So price action is one of the ultimate forms of trading. Price levels along with volume at specific levels will give you deeper understanding of price. Combining them will definitely give you a solid edge. Go ahead, try it out. Don't judge things. Go spend good time. I already told you that even a 20% win rate can give you phenomenal amount of money. After all, you have to win 2 out of 10 trades. If that is not happening, I think none of us should be in this industry, right? So the sponsor for the Intrazon conference is Espresso, the share company designed for pro traders. They have Binge as one of the most fantastic platforms built on the likes of Trade Tiger, one of the best trading platforms in India. And Binge is a web-based application with amazing 17 plus charting tools, tool replications, and various trend lines and trade lines. Okay, go ahead, test the product, and you will really find it useful and extraordinary. All right. Now it's my invitation to every one of you to Investible 2023, India's most innovative retail stock investors residential conference, happening in the month of April in Bengaluru. More than 200 professional investors are coming, 25 portfolio managers are coming, 25 mentors are coming, and 6 amazing speakers too. You'll get a chance to meet a lot of investors, a lot of people who might even be willing to fund you if you have the talent and attitude to do good trades. All right. Highlights is there's almost prize money of 10 lakh rupees, quiz and competition. All right, you can be a retail investor, trader, analyst, aspiring investor, portfolio, anybody can come, okay. The beauty of this program is we have an IPL coming up, Investor Premier League, one of the most challenging competitions with a solid prize money of 1 lakh per participant. You can become a star of the conference of Investival. There's Master Portfolio Manager, which officially replicates the trading ring of the 1980s. It can be a great experience for every one of you to learn how people in 1980s traded. Great panel discussion from expert fund managers. You will get to see 25 mentors and 25 portfolio managers in a single hall, and imagine the kind of collaboration you can do. Last year similar event we had more than 400, last month we did similar event, we had more than 400 people joining us. They really had a fantastic time. The price is what you pay, value is what you get. Okay, the price is kept at 25,000 only. It is officially the cost for Taj Hotel, which is also includes a gala dinner. We are not people who believes in this so-called premiership. Okay, we wanted to pamper all the participants with lot of food, great learning, great knowledge, great experience, great collaboration, and great party where you can interact with all the mentors. Okay, the lot of people who would be coming in, and we are going to announce our keynote speaker very soon, a very well known person at pan India level. All right, and you will get to attend all the future online webinars for free with lot of mementos. You're after all paying just the hotel free for all this experience. And there is so many other event, you know, event managers, I would call them. They conduct these kind of events without any innovation that they can bring on the table. And the price is kept at 25,000 only for the first 100 seats strictly. Go ahead, grab the seat at www.investival.in. If you want, you can always talk to the event director, Mr. Fazil, at 6360107848. All right, I look forward to see you all there. And here is the second quiz of the series. What do you call when a barrier with respect to price is broken? Fastest fingers first, fill up the blanks. The winner will get to participate in the Man of the Intrazon series award, okay, and win prize worth 1 lakh rupees. All right, and everyday winner will get to access the next event absolutely free. And the winner from the first event was Mr. Rakesh Singh. Congratulations. With this, we successfully come to the end of the session. I sincerely regret those people who are bus saying that they could not understand better. My apologies if I have not done justice. In a very short span, I had to prepare something quick, and I hope I have done justice to many people. Some of you have mentioned that it's difficult, unable to understand. No worries, go back and see the video once again. I'm damn sure and confident you might get something out of it. So any sessions? Okay, this person asking Rajan, sir, Tobiti session would be done later or permanently cancelled. I am hoping to bring that man on the last day, and since I have replaced him, he will be taking my slot. Mr. Muhibullah Shah Pahelwan says, what are the books you suggested? I suggested all 3 books by Al Brooks. It's a very difficult book. Don't expect some easy stuffs. Okay. There's a question by Vinod, sir. How do I trade all-time breaking stocks? That's a different topic, my friend, outside the purview of this conversation. Maybe we should take it up next time. Congratulations to everyone who answered it. The right answer is Engulf. Okay. And many people have answered, and Fazil Bhai will review and conclude who is the winner, and it will be announced tomorrow. All right. Right now, please go ahead and shoot your questions. I will be more than happy to take it up one by one. People are busy answering question. No worries. Take your time. Okay. Somebody is asking which time frame is good for equity. Vinod, equity, the best time is always. Okay. I believe is daily. Okay. If you want an intraday, maybe I tell people, okay, you can try 25 or 75 minutes. Okay. That's all I can tell you. All right. So Divesh Shevaramani says, how do I automate a intraday strategy across different accounts? No, that is not a topic of discussion. So there are so many blogs written on these topics. So you can always review it. Okay. Divesh says, how will we get recordings? You can always access the recordings in Microsoft of Money Control. Those of you who purchase from Traders Gurukul, you will get everything in the Gurukul website for lifetime access. A question by Yogesh Shirode. As per this price action strategy for stocks, what we need to prefer for trading? Equity, future, option, and for Bank Nifty, what would you prefer? Suggest selling or buying option? Dude, it is only direction. It is direction. It is only buying or selling. That's it. There's no options here. It's pure futures or cash. Of course, if you want, you can always write options and buy options in that direction, but I have not taken that perspective anyway. There are many more methods to trade options. Why do you want to take this? The way someone says, Ashok, do you provide a customizable algo for a charge? No, I don't design any algorithm for people outside. All my algorithms are for me and my customers. I don't sell algorithms. I don't make algorithms for outsiders. I have a good team. I develop algos in house. We consume in house. Maximum we do is we rent it. That's it. Okay. We know that's in Nifty. What time frame? 5 minutes. I am okay for Nifty. Bank Nifty. I'm okay for 1 minute. Stocks 5 to 15 minutes. This is my preferences. Okay. So Shekhar says, won't the win rate go higher if we go for risk reward at 1:3 in engulf instead of 1:2? Go? Who stops you? Go. Nothing wrong in it. Go 1:3, your win rate will increase. Definitely it will increase. It has to increase. That is common sense. You can definitely try it. And let me pick up some more questions here. Prakash says, Ashok sir, we were told this is 2 hour sessions, but winding up early. I am not at wind up, Prakash. I'm answering questions. Vibhor Dhiman says, sir, can we use any other charting method like Renko and PF? Sorry, Vibhor, I cannot comment. I've never used those two ever in my life. So I am not the right person to connect to comment about it. Mr. VPM says, Ashok, good learning. Need your one session, sir. Will do. We keep doing. Any more questions, friends? Sangeeta Mahatre says Ashok retracement trade works. Great Sangeeta. It works because institutions always seek liquidity. That is why it works. You know why it works? Because institution will not get filling in one channel. They'll always come back. It is like a bus going to a bus stand. It doesn't get filling. The next bus will come. Okay. So any other questions, friends? Go ahead. Shaker says maybe you should take last session also. Your energy levels are good and clear explanation. Thank you, Shaker, for your wonderful comments. You made my day. Look, let's see. Toviti sir's session would also be awesome. I am hoping he will come back, or else we can pick up some topic and we can always have a discussion. Okay. So remember one thing. Remember my experience with the prop desk. You know what? I understand this statement. I still remember it is murmuring in my ears every day. He said, Ashok, I don't care if you make less profit, but I will never take more risk. Period. Second, I told him my trades are very smart. It has its a very clear entry and stop loss targets. He said, I don't believe in stop loss and targets. I want every trade to be hedged. He says, I want every trade to be hedged and I will never take more than 20% of the capital loss. The day you take 20% capital loss, goodbye. Nanda Bala says, how do we post a question? Money control does not seem to be answering. Nanda, that is where you need to put. Okay. Once stop loss is hit, do we take trade again if there is another engulf? No. Go to the next trade, Nanda. Nanda says, how many trades do we get in a day? Go track all 100 stocks. Yeah, once you mark 100 trades, you will come to know how you think in 100 stocks you don't get one single amazing engulf. I doubt. Pankaj Tandon says, Ashok, do you take reversal trades on failed pattern? Yes, but that is a different science. It's called as swap. That is outside the purview of our conversation. All right, that is the outside the purview of the conversation. So I could not take that example. Right? So any other questions, friends? Are there any of your videos on YouTube related to price action? There are a lot of videos, Rupali Lavant. Go to YouTube, search for my name, Ashok Devanampriya. I have an exclusive channel. Of course, sometimes I come, sometimes I don't come, depending upon my type priority, because I'm very busy with a lot of engagement at the same point of time. We have a very aggressive target to reach 100 crore trading fund by the end of next financial year. Currently, we are managing about 15. Every month, we add at least 2 to 3 crores of client fund right now. Okay, that is a kind of pipeline we have. So I need to slog and build lot more strategies to consume those much of funds. So that is my biggest priority. Okay. That's the whole point. So Nanda Bala says, do you for intraday in stocks, do you trade in futures? Yes, I prefer futures because I trade both sides. Cash market doesn't fascinate me. I'm always used to futures. Gautam Ubale says, Ashok, can we use multi-time frame for intraday? You don't need to do that because when you say significant SR line, automatically your multi-time frame is covered. That is why I stressed on the concept of significance, right? Please conduct sessions for swing trading strategy by Satya Rachuri. Sure, noted. Mr. Sanjay Joshi says, Ashok, market traded 500 points for most of today, but if it had taken a sudden, will that impact the script that I am targeting? Let it take. What will happen here? One stop loss, it doesn't kill you. Stick to position sizing, it doesn't trouble you or harm you. Praveen says, how to exit wrong trade stock, take entry, stop loss or target, finish. Friends, trading is brutally complex. Okay, trading is brutally complex. I don't believe in trading is easy and all that nonsense. Trading is extremely complex. It is challenging. It is difficult. If you ask me, it is the most toughest profession in the world. If anybody tells that it is very easy, I will not believe it. I will not buy it. I can contradict, I can cut it off. Okay, it is the most toughest profession. It is because you are not fighting with an ordinary guy on opposite side. You are fighting with an institution who has hell lot of money, extensive knowledge. Okay, people from IIT, IIM, Stanford, Harvard, billions of dollars of disposal, world's best technology, world's best infrastructure, and biggest possible capital. He can play you like anything. He can make you dance. Okay, it is not that easy to fight them. You can only fight them by being a ant or the housefly which enters the elephant's nose. Elephant, if an housefly goes inside elephant's nose, it's difficult for elephant to fight it out. But if the housefly goes and stands in front of a elephant, it can crush him in fraction of a second. Correct? That is in a nutshell. Okay. What you learnt in the previous session by Indrajit. He told a statement by Linda Rachke. You just need one concept to make a living. That is true. Absolutely true. Okay, that is truly valid. Right? Any other questions, friends? Purushottam Kale says, isn't the target being limited by the base candle? How do we decide our risk? Can it be correlated to higher time frame ATR? Dude, don't do so much of complex things. If the ideally I take a trade if the base candle is very small. For me, it has to be the distance between the distal line and proximal line should be very small. I have so many rules to it. Okay, and that is what I do. All right, there are many more aspects. I spoke about compression. There is so many things that you need to know about price action. As I told you, in 1.5 hours, you can't even touch base on its basics. If you guys go read Albrooks and understand the whole book, you are a great trader. You are a good trader. 90% of traders throw that book aside because they want super simple strategy. Open is equal to high, open is equal to low. Okay, 20-day moving average, 50-day moving average, 200-day moving average, RSI 30. People don't want to put efforts. Correct? Everyone want that only, right? I'll tell you the simplest of all will never work because any fool would have tried it. So Ganesh says that means only one strategy enough for it. One good strategy is enough for retailer, and that you need to practice, right? What is that 10,000 kicks he told, na Bruce Lee scenario? Okay. Any more questions? We have 5 more minutes. Venkat says, can you talk about Quasimodo? Venkat, no. Again, it is outside the scope of this conversation today. Sanjay says, Ashok, why does not cash market fascinate you? Because liquidity is very low. I have been trading F&O for almost 10 years now. I didn't trade cash for almost like 7 8 years right now. Okay, and now 90% of my trading is in algorithms only. I've become a lazy trader now. All right. So that's how we do, and we focus only on building models, only on building quants, concepts. We really work hard. You guys have no idea what I'm saying. I have a 10-member development team, and all of them are always busy. And I don't even have time to take somebody else strategy to code. No. Today I had a meeting with one of the biggest prop desk in Delhi again. They said, "Will you code for us?" I said, "Sorry, sir, I will not code." Okay. Sheetal Ora says, Ashok, do you hedge your trades? No. Till now, I never hedge my trades. Okay. And I always had this concept of target and stop loss. But now I told you, right? I spoke to one of the largest hedge funds, prop desk companies in Delhi. They are demanding that if they give us 10 crores, we should be in a position to hedge every damn trade that we take. That is the target they have given. I'm redesigning the entire model right now. The entire story I'm redesigning to make sure that we meet their requirement. Okay, it's almost 10 crores at bay, and they say if you manage this well, we might go 10x from there. So one client can give me up to 100 crores in the next few years. Not a small thing. It's real big thing. So we have grown 100x in terms of AUM in last 50 months, right? From 15 lakhs to 15 CR. So we will work more. We will build more models. We will raise more funds. We will manage more, and it will take it forward. Divesh says, Ashok, how do I develop my own algorithm? What do I do? There is a beautiful book by Kevin Davey known as Building Winning Algo Systems. Building Winning Algo Systems by Kevin Davey. Okay, go read that book. You will love it. And that guy really mesmerized me. Okay, and I have written more than 15 blocks in Money Control as a part of the algorithm program. And all those 15 blocks are available in Money Control. Go and read it. So Sambit Supkar says, Ashok, swing or price action, which is better? What is this, dude? Swing is different. Swing trading is like directional trading. It's like positional trading. Your price action is more to do with price. Both are different thought process. Sangeeta says, Ashok, one strategy with consistency is better than 100 indicators. Absolutely. And remember, all indicators are lagging. None of them are sensible. If somebody is making money with a 50-day moving average or a 200-day moving average, I will never give credit to that moving average. I will give credit to the trader. It is as good as telling if you steal Virat Kohli's bat, you will never become Virat Kohli. So, if somebody is making money using that method, he is a smart guy, not that moving average. Ideally, all indicators are useless. In fact, I have a philosophy, I have a science which says that all indicators create liquidity for the institutions. I repeat, all indicators create liquidity for the institutions. And Rupali says, sir, the best way to master a strategy is backtesting. Absolutely. If you don't want to waste your money, lose your money, you need to slog, work like a donkey and do at least 100, 200, 500, 1000 backtest and then conclude which strategy is better. And for your kind information, gentlemen, we minimum test at least 10 back strategies and trash at least 9 out of it today. We are aspiring to build more models, but again, requirements, ideas. So that is the whole story and crux of the whole conversation. All right. And I sincerely regret the absence of Mr. Tobiti Brahmachari today because of a medical emergency. I think we need to appreciate that and sincerely cooperate for that scenario. And I realized that post lunch, and I had to quickly prepare something, and I might have come with a half baked story. I don't deny. At the same time, I have put my sincere efforts to teach something sensible to every one of you, and I hope you guys appreciate it. And if I have not done justice to some of you, I request everyone to redo and see the video once again to get better understanding. I am confident that you would like it, or else I am always there to help you. All right. On behalf of so with this, we successfully come to the end of the session. My dear friends, thanks for being a part of this program. Okay. And that's the story for today. I hope every one of you enjoyed the show. I look forward to see you all tomorrow at 8 p.m. sharp with yet another interesting story. Until then, signing off, Ashok Devanampriya from Traders Gurukul. Good night.